Good morrow, my lovely little ghosts, and welcome to the Dark Orchard. I'm Laura, and this is my Scream anniversary video. As I said in my intro, this is a Scream anniversary video. More specifically, this is going to be one of 2 Scream anniversary videos that I'm posting this week. The actual Scream anniversary isn't until Friday, and you ghosts are going to get a video for that too. But because I didn't want to skip a Wednesday upload and just upload on Friday, I'm doing 2 videos this week, and this is the first one. So you might be asking, why does the title say one thing and the videos starting off a totally different way? Well, they actually do coincide. I secretly, and not so secretly because some of you ghosts were smart enough to figure it out, did a poll about 2 months ago. That's right. About 2 months ago, and I asked a very simple question. I posted a picture of Tatum and Sydney and said, Tatum or Sydney? I polled all of my social medias multiple times just so I could get an even poll of each one, and we have a winner. What most of you ghosts didn't know is that you guys were picking my hairstyle. So most of you don't even know that my normal hair kind of looks like Sydney's hair already, so it wouldn't have been that drastic of a change to do Sydney's hair, because this is what my hair looked like before you guys voted. Right there. This is what my hair looked like before the vote. It was long, so it would have just needed a bit of a trim, and bangs. But by the way that I worded that, I'm sure it's no surprise that Tatum actually won the poll. There was one social media group that voted the majority towards Sydney, but as a whole, with the numbers, the final tally was Tatum. Now Tatum's hair is actually a bit of a stretch. My hair was very dark, it was long, it was a totally different color and style from Tatum's hair. It took almost 5 hours to get my hair the right strawberry blonde color. These were the reference pictures that I showed the hairstylist. I laughed to myself the whole time. She didn't once mention that this was from Scream. Either didn't connect it or had just never seen Scream at all. But to me, it was funny. It was funny that I was showing her these reference images, screenshots, and telling her, I want this hair. But she ended up taking reference from the middle picture, the second picture down in the middle, and then the one right beside of it where Tatum's hair is more flowy, and then she got the cut from the third one over. And she tried her absolute best to give me Tatum hair. I've been planning this since September. When Spencer from Ice Nine Kills hinted that he was going to do a Scream themed song, I was like, I want a hair change. And what better way to celebrate Scream and the song Your Number's Up coming out than to change my hair like a Scream character. I ruled out Casey hair because honestly, let's be completely honest, I can't pull off bleach blonde. But the ironic thing is, anytime I take those, I always get Drew Barrymore. 9 times out of 10, it tells me Drew Barrymore. So I think it was kind of funny that she was the first one I ruled out when I was thinking about hairstyles. My dream hair color is actually Tatum's hair color. And when you guys started voting, the first votes that I was seeing were swaying towards Sydney, and I was going, no! But then it started swaying more towards Tatum, and I was just so excited. And then when I finally tallied it up, it looked like Sydney was gonna win. But then once I pulled everything together, Tatum was the sure winner. So it was kind of touch and go there for a while, but I'm really happy that inevitably you guys chose Tatum, because it's a color that I've always wanted and a cut that I desperately needed. My long hair was getting kind of unmanageable, and I can't imagine what the Sydney hair would have done. I would wear it in pigtails constantly like I did with my longer hair because I didn't like to deal with it. And amazingly enough, I've only worn my hair in pigtails once since the hair transformation. So without further delay, here's my new Scream-inspired hairstyle. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've shown my real hair in a video that wasn't a vlog. I think she did a pretty good job. It could have been more blondish, I feel like, or more reddish. I feel like there's a little too much brown and should have been more red. She didn't want to damage my hair, and we went through this whole spiel about how it's okay, that my hair's healthy, and it was okay though. Like, she tried. And I think it's pretty accurate. I'm happy to have flowy hair that I don't have to put up every day. Like, the pigtails are nice, and she did make sure that I could braid and put my hair in pigtails like Tatum does. I actually made a point to show her the picture of Tatum with her hair in braided pigtails just to be sure she knew I needed to put my hair up in pigtails, which is super important to me because that's how I get my hair out of my face when I'm doing stuff. She kept the cut right. I think it all just works really well together, and I love it. When I got this done, I went to a southern salon. She curled it afterwards, and I'll pop in a picture right here. As you can see, she curled it. When she curled it, I walked out of there feeling more like Drew Barrymore and less like a Rose McGowan. I felt like I had been given that like traditional late 2000s Charlie's Angels era Drew Barrymore hair instead of Rose McGowan hair. But the longer that it's set, and I've washed it a few times, and you know, everything's had a chance to settle, I'm really happy with it. And if you really look at the Tatum references, it ranges from like a strawberry blonde to a richer blonde, and just like different colors depending on the lighting. I think she got the best of all the worlds. I think it works, and honestly, I bet it was really hard to get my dark hair to be this color. So I'm super thrilled with it. I'm glad I don't have bangs. I don't really like bangs, so I'm really glad I don't have bangs. Thank you. Thank you so much, my lovely little ghosts, for thinking about me when you did that voting, because I don't know if all of you figured it out or not. I had a few of you send me DMs and be like, are you trying to decide a hair color or trying to decide a cosplay or something like that? And I was like, maybe. I know one person at least messaged me and was like, it's so hard to choose. And I was like, okay, I'm trying to decide something for me. So think about me when you're voting. But above all, I'm so glad that you ghosts did not vote for bangs, because Sydney's bangs are really short and I would have had the hardest time managing bangs. I had bangs 2 years ago. It did not work well for me. So before I go, let's talk about the reactions that I've gotten so far from my hair, because at the point of filming this, only my best friend and maybe 4 family members have seen my new hair. So some of the reactions that I've gotten. 1, you looked smarter with your brown hair. Well, thank you. The final girl was a brunette, so I'm sure that I do look smarter with my brown hair than I do with this hair. But it's cute. You look like your cousin. Yeah, I do actually look a lot more like my cousin now than I ever have before. And I'm talking about the cousin that I was named after, and I 100% do very much resemble her, especially with this hair. And with the strawberry blonde hair, because all of my cousins are blonde, I do kind of fit into that little archetype, and I do kind of look like her. So, true. When I told one of my friends and sent her a picture, her response was, wow, what a transformation. And she said she loved it. So that was a confidence booster. Those were the top 3 responses that I was getting from everyone. My best friend, of course, is so supportive in everything I do. If I shaved my head, he'd have something positive to say, I bet. But he said it looked nice, and even though his opinion is very biased, it still matters to me. So that means a lot. And also, when I was getting my hair done, the salon had pictures of Marilyn Monroe and James Dean plastered all around, which made me super happy because my sweet little James Dean loving heart was like, yes. I love a salon with a theme, and this salon's theme was like classic Hollywood, and there were so many beautiful James Dean pictures all around, and it made me happy. It made me really happy, especially spending almost 5 hours there. It was nice to have something nice to look at. So, let me know down in the comments if you like my new hair. Let me know down in the comments who you voted for, and if you didn't get the chance to vote, tell me down in the comments which of the girls you would have chosen. Would you have chosen Casey, Sydney, or Tatum? And if you think that I should wear less wigs and actually wear my hair down some, because honestly, I'm comfortable with this hair, and I wasn't comfortable with my hair before when it was long and brown and ugh. I wasn't as confident with it, I wasn't as comfortable, but now I feel a lot more comfortable with this hair, and I feel like I could do a lot of outside vlogs with it, and a lot of just videos in general with my natural hair instead of throwing on a wig all the time. Not that I'm gonna stop wearing wigs, I promise you, I'm not gonna stop wearing wigs. I will probably have different hair in every video, just like I have, but maybe for vlogs, maybe for like the outside vlogs and outside videos, I could just not wear wigs, and that would be okay, right? Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way. And finally, happy Screamiversary! I will be posting another video this Friday, and that video is going to be me counting down my top 13 favorite scenes from Scream. So don't miss that, and be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, so that you don't miss me counting down my favorite scenes from the classic Scream. Just talk to me down in the comments, because you know I love for you guys to talk to me down in the comments, and I'll see you Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come around again soon. Say bye. Bye.